Hello, hello, hello.
How's it going? How are you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I feel like you've
Angle
turned your
us a little
computer.
bit.
Yeah.
Get us both in here. How is everyone doing? It's been a minute since we've both been on stream.
It
You
has
weren't
been.
on our opening or closing last
It's
month.
true. I know.
So
It took a month off.
yeah, everyone get in your hellos to Ryan.
I'm glad to be back. I missed it.
Good. Everyone missed you.
I haven't. It looks like 404 Not Found maybe missed me. Mostly these are just generic highs, which is fine. So.
No, I am sure they all missed you.
Houston, Texas. We love to see it.
Ooh, shout out Texas.
Oh, I did get a hello. Okay.
There you go. You're getting some hellos.
We'd love to see it.
Absolutely love to see it. Well, welcome everyone. We're super excited to have you here. We are going to be kicking off Data Week. If this is your first Global Hack Week, which I already saw in chat, it is some folks' first Global Hack Week. We're going to go over everything you need to know to be successful this week. We have a ton of cool stuff going on. So really excited to kick it all off today.
Little fun fact. I was born in Missouri. You'll love to see it.
Very, very cool.
We got Toronto as well. I'm going to be up in Toronto in like 3 or 4 weeks actually as well. So
look at that.
I'm getting distracted already. We're like not even a minute into the opening and I'm already distracted with chat, but it's okay.
That is a-okay. Should we introduce ourselves?
Let's do it.
Alrighty, you're up first.
Hello. I'm Ryan. I'm our director of events here at Major League Hacking. I have been on the team for close to like 9 years in some capacity, which is really crazy to say. And then my little fun fact of the month is I'm actually learning to crochet. I'm hacking yarn, you might say. Maybe I'm going to make a full like MLH sweater. Like maybe you'll see that at a winter Global Hack Week. I don't know that it's appropriate for a summer one, but that's what's going on with me recently.
I'm very excited to see the sweater that you churn out. I figured I also should do a craft themed fun fact, but before I get to that, my name's Mary. I work on first party events here at MLH. So I work on things like Global Hack Week, other events we run in our Discord server. Are you selling the sweater?
Yeah, it's actually going to be a surprise prize. We'll talk about those more later, but we'll send it out to a hacker. No guarantees on the sizing. So.
And my fun fact is I'm currently making a book nook, which if you haven't seen those before, they're little like inserts for a bookshelf where you make a little like miniature something inside of it. Look them up. They're very cool. I'll post mine on Discord when I finish it, hopefully this weekend. But that is my fun fact for the day.
I hope to see it.
Yes. Like we said, we are here to kick off a Global Hack Week. You can find everything that we're about to cover over on the Global Hack Week website. So just wanted to call this out real quick, ghw.mlh.io. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what Major League Hacking is then?
I would love to. So Global Hack Week is hosted by Major League Hacking. And if this is your first time at Global Hack Week, it might be your first time at one of our events as well. That is a-okay. We'd love to tell you a little bit about what we do. We run the Global Hacker community, and it's our mission to empower hackers, just like each and every one of you, by being at one of our events, whether it's your first time or your 10th. You are part of our community, and we're super, super excited to have you. You're actually part of a lifetime community of more than 1 million hackers that we've worked with. Just in the past 6 months or so, we realized we'd crossed over 1 million hackers lifetime, which is super, super cool to see. And beyond that, anytime you attend one of our events, you're actually earning points for your school and your university in our season-wide rankings as well. So really awesome to see you all here and very excited to have you, especially all of those people I saw in chat talking about their first Global Hack Week. So
yes, absolutely. We are so excited to have you all here. If this is your first Global Hack Week, I want to talk a little bit about what exactly Global Hack Week is and what maybe makes it a little bit different than some of the other hackathons we work out. So we run a Global Hack Week every single month. And so each month we pick one topic to focus on, and then we run a week's worth of content around that. So over the next 7 days, you're going to see tons of different workshops and events all revolving around data. Some are more directly related, some are a little bit more loosely related, but kind of anything in the world of data science is what we're going to be diving into this week. What I really like about Global Hack Week is that this really is a kind of pick your own adventure kind of event. And so over the next week, you can join us for one stream a day. You can join us for as many of them as fit into your schedule. You can join for one day. And so it really fits into all of the different, schedules that I know folks in our community have. And what actually makes this week special is, like I said, we're going to be diving into all things data science, AI/ML, data visualizations, anything in that world. If you've ever wanted to check it out, you're going to be able to try out this week. This really is a time for you to level up as a hacker. So I know there's a ton going on, and the goal here is to give you an opportunity to work on the things that are interesting to you. So if you're having trouble, picking out which streams you want to go to, which challenges you want to try out, I always encourage folks, just look at what sparks the most interest in you, and use that to kind of guide your schedule throughout the week, since I know there is a lot going on, and more than any one person could do in the week. Even though I know people try.
I have to be honest, I've completely blanked on what you've been talking about. I'm talking about New York and New Jersey in the chat. And once more, as is always the case, you're getting distracted.
I did not see any of this chat right now. Someone else, Ryan and I are also live from Manhattan
yes,
right now.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. I said that we were near K-Town.
That is so funny.
We're actually going to do a full Q&A at the end, but I'll answer this really quickly. Yes, this live stream is being recorded, as are all of our live streams during Global Hack Week, so you'll be able to watch this back later on if you need to.
This is also cracking me up. The east side, but more north. I love it. Well, before we get too far down that rabbit hole, I want to talk about some of the partners that we have here with us this week. We could not run Global Hack Week entirely free without the support from our partners. So let's talk a little bit about who we have here this week.
Of course. As always, we have a hacker favorite here. GitHub Education is with us this week. They're going to have challenges throughout the week. The GitHub Student Developer Pack is an awesome benefit. If you've never redeemed it before, you can get access to GitHub Copilot. You can get free domains, free hosting credit, all sorts of great stuff in this Student Developer Pack, and definitely would encourage all of those first-time hackers we've talked about to apply for this. They are also doing a workshop at 3 p.m. today, so make sure to check that out, and we'll go over the full schedule a little bit later on as well.
Yeah. And then in addition to them, we have GoDaddy Registry here with us. I am going to drop the coupon code in chat because I know folks are going to have questions about what that is. But GDR is bringing you all a free domain name this week, so you can go and grab one of those. They have some cool challenges to go along with it, so make sure you go and scoop up a domain name. You can host a website on that. You could host some of your hacks that you're working on. Lots of things you can do with it. And I see Ryan is chuckling over there.
I'm having too much fun in the chat. Somebody called me out for the Jersey thing. Mary knows this. I am very aggressively will say that I'm from New Jersey, but oftentimes on streams like this, it's easier to say I live in the New York area than to explain Jersey City and everything. So, listen, really, I'm going to get fired. They're not going to let me back on the stream next month because I'm getting too distracted with the chat again, but it's okay. I can talk about our next partner here. We've got our friends at Oracle showing up this week as well. They have a bunch of really awesome database tools that you all are going to be able to use this week. We actually just scoped out their challenges a couple of minutes ago. In addition to credits you're going to get, I think a lot of their challenges can be completed without actually leveraging those credits. So you have stuff left over to work on later on. And they have a workshop coming up right after me and Mary. So if you stay on the stream, you'll get to hear directly from their team, which we definitely would recommend. But really excited to see them back at a Global Hack Week. And I think Global Hack Week Data Week makes a ton of sense for database partners. So very excited to have them with us.
Absolutely. And then last but certainly not least, we have a first-time Global Hack Week partner with us, LavinMQ. What they are is an open source message brokering service. So what that means is they allow different layers of software in an application to communicate with entirely different, stack of software. So if you've ever been curious how, in particular, large companies pass data through all of the different apps that they're using, things like LavinMQ make that possible. They have some really cool challenges that they came up with for y'all. You're going to be able to use all of their services completely for free. And so I'm excited to see what hacks people make with them. I'm excited for some cool multi-layered hacks over on DevFest this week.
Yes. And also I'm seeing a ton of great questions in chat. I'm answering a couple as I can, but again, we're going to do a full Q&A at the end. So if we're ignoring you, I promise we'll answer it later on. Just give us a minute to get through our slides here.
Yes, and I forgot to call out, they have a workshop today at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you stick around for that. Alrighty, how do you get checked in?
So you're going to want to make sure that you check in all week long. You can do that at hackp.ac/GHW. Mary is going to help us out and post that in chat here if 404 doesn't beat her. 404 beat her. That is A-okay. We love to see it. You're going to check in for our week-long page. Make sure that you have that registered and checked in piece. And then after that, you're going to check into each of our live events as they're occurring. So if you're ever joining a stream, you're going to come back to this site to make sure that you get access, or rather get that check-in recorded as well. Beyond checking in, there's plenty of stuff that you're going to need to do this week. I'll also cover swag here really quickly because I know we're going to start to get questions about it. There's a couple of steps you need to complete to earn that swag this week. You're going to want to make sure that you register and check in on that main page that we just shared. You're going to want to make sure that you submit an address to us so we know where to send your swag to. And then you're going to want to complete each of our partners' challenges. So this week, that's registering a free domain with GoDaddy Registry, getting the student developer pack from GitHub, signing up for an Oracle account, and signing up for a Cloud AMQP account, which is from our friends at Lavin MQ.
I was not even trying to drop the links in. 404 Not Found knew that they were
404 is just he's too fast, which we love. We're here for it. I feel like he's got like a previous recording up on the side screen.
He knows what we're about to cover.
In addition to our basic swag that everybody earns, you're also able to earn some bonus swag. We'll send you some extra stickers if you check into 5 of our live events over the course of the week. And again, that check-in process is just like we said. You're going to go to one of those links that our MLHers will post in chat, click through and make sure that you see that register and checked in button once you do that. And then finally here, I mentioned surprise prizes already. They won't all contain a hand crocheted sweater from me, but these do have some awesome retro swag in them. So if you're looking to get some cool older stuff from MLH, all you need to do is just be active in Discord or Twitch chat. And we usually will give out these surprise prizes to folks who are just being helpful, being awesome hackers, really kind of showing that community vibe that we love to see. And we'll include some cool stuff in there for you.
Also, I can't just let this one go. 404 Not Found is using a prize from an MLH hackathon, and that's what's increased their typing speed.
I see.
We love to see that.
And for somebody here asking about our previous slide, I will show it real quick. I think they're referring to this one, but you can actually see this on our website as well as the real shout out I'll give you here.
And in your inbox if you sign up for the event.
Can we do a quick surprise prize?
Absolutely. I feel like we should do a like something location-based question.
Yeah, we have had a lot
so much like
okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Chatter.
So we're going to ask you to post where you're joining us from here in Twitch chat, and then Mary is going to randomly click on somebody here. So start spamming now.
Yeah.
Post your location, and we will give you a surprise prize if you're our lucky winner.
Okay. Am I closing my eyes?
Yeah, I think you got to close your eyes for this.
Okay. Tell me when.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I get it.
No, you didn't. Oh, I see which one though.
Oh,
it's good. Went too fast. It was that Los Angeles CA right there.
This one.
Congratulations.
Alrighty. Congrats. So take a screenshot of this page if you are this hacker, and we're going to send you some cool swag.
Yes.
I'll leave this up for a second.
Got to get back
You
down.
gotta wait
And
until
no
they-
more spam needed at this point.
no
Thank
more,
you.
No more spam needed. They're still coming in.
Yes. Yes. And to earn that surprise prize, you're going to open up a ticket in Discord, but we'll talk about that here in a second. We'll walk you through how to use Discord. Literally right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about Discord?
I would love to. Okay, I'm going to take this comment off. I'm guessing you've gotten your screenshot by now. So our Discord is where we do most of the communication throughout the week. So make sure that you are in our server. If you haven't joined it yet, go to discord.mlh.io so you can join it and hang out over there. If you are joining for the first time, you're going to want to make sure you have the right roles to see all the Global Hack Week channels. So up in the upper left hand of your Discord, you're going to see channels and roles. And that's where you can select that you're here for Global Hack Week, and you'll get access to all of the channels over there. If you need to talk with our team at all, use the support tickets channel. So if you have a question that involves you needing to share your email with us, make sure you're using this. If you're claiming a surprise prize, make sure you use this. But if you have more general questions, feel free to use those public channels. Our community is typically much faster at answering the questions than our team is, since we're not online, 24/7. So feel free to use some of those general channels. If you do open a support ticket, I promise you'll get an answer within 24 hours, usually quite a bit less time than that, but please give us 24 hours before you are bumping that, since we have to answer each of those. Alrighty, challenges?
Trying to quickly type out my last response. Not me getting distracted by chat. Couldn't
Could
possibly.
not be you.
We have tons of awesome challenges to keep you all working this week. I love to talk about Global Hack Week as a kind of like pick your own adventure week. There's going to be way more challenges on our website than you possibly can complete in a week. And so you're going to pick out the stuff that is most exciting to you. These are going to range from short coding prompts to design challenges, just signing up for new services, like trying something in a new language. There are lots of different ways that you can interact with these challenges. Generally speaking, we want you to engage with them however is going to be most effective for you. They are going to be submitted on either DevPost or a Typeform, depending on the challenge, and you'll be able to see this on our website. So if you go to globalhackweek.com/challenges, you should be able to see all of these and where to submit them. And then in terms of actual deadlines here, you're going to need to submit all those challenges by next Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern time. That gives us a little bit of time to do scoring right before our closing ceremony. So make sure you do these before next week. You obviously can submit these throughout the week as well as you're completing them. You don't need to complete every challenge. We want to re-emphasize that here. We get this question every time. You should try to complete as many as you feel comfortable with. If you have school, if you have work, if you have other stuff going on, that is a-okay. We'd love to have you join us for what you can this week. Don't sweat trying to complete everything. We know that there's way too much for one individual hacker to do at this event. And then every day we're going to send you an email that has an update with what challenges you completed, how many points you've earned, and all sorts of good stuff like that. So keep an eye on your inbox if you're looking to check in and see how you're doing. Again, you can check out all of our challenges on our website, so make sure you do that. And good luck, and excited to see what you all build as well.
Yeah, and since we're on challenges, I'll answer this question real quick. You can do challenges as an individual or as a team. It is totally up to you. You're welcome to work with other hackers if you would like to do so. Alrighty. Well, when you are not working on challenges, I highly recommend joining our live stream. I think it's the most fun part of Global Hack Week. Every single day throughout the week, we have awesome stuff going on. And so I'm going to go over some of what we have happening today. So right after this stream in about 45 minutes, the Oracle team is going to hop on, and they are going to be doing a workshop on how to let the database do the work, not we just care about the data. I was about to misread that. But they're going to show you how to get started with Oracle over there. It should be an awesome time. What do we have after that?
After that, we've got our friends at LabMQ, we talked about a little bit earlier. They're going to be talking about scaling your applications using their services. So again, you're going to get like a triple header here. You get to hang out with me and Mary. You're going to get the awesome folks from Oracle Database, and then you can check out these folks in their awesome workshop too.
Yes. And then after that, we have our Building Better Hacks Faster with GitHub Copilot workshop. This workshop is awesome. I actually ran this myself for the first time recently and had so much fun. I've used GitHub Copilot a few times since then. So make sure you go and join this. Copilot is really awesome. It helps you make projects so much faster with way fewer bugs, at least on my end. So tune into that one at 3 p.m. Eastern time today. What is Dimmer up to?
Dimmer is going to be doing a workshop on structuring a document-oriented databases. I know that Dimmer's streams are immensely popular with our community, so you can join them for their little workshop here on JSON-like documents. I'm sure this will be informative, and I'm sure folks will have a good time as well. I already see the people
informative and very fun.
Yes.
After that, we have Zane hopping on this stream. He's going to be doing a stream on how to get started with Arduino. So if you want to do a hands-on workshop, regardless of if you have an Arduino or not, there's lots of cool emulators online, or you can just watch. So do not worry if you don't have one. That is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3:30 p.m. IST.
Up next, we've got Create Your First Dashboard with Next.js. This is going to be from David, and this is going to be part 1. So this is actually our first example of a track at this Global Hack Week. We have a couple of streamers who do multi-part tracks, so you'll actually get to join David as they continue to work on this project. I really love dashboarding projects. I know a lot of folks who do like their own home lab setups and things like that with dashboards. I'm not sure what David is going to have their dashboard on, but excited to see it, and hope you all join them later on.
Absolutely. And then after that, we have Ritvi. Ritvi is going to be doing a track on using different data visualization tools. I know there's so many different tools you can pick out and try out for that. So she's going to be giving you a little bit of a taste of lots of them throughout the week. You can join her at 1 a.m. Eastern Time or 10:30 a.m. IST.
Can I go crazy?
Oh, of course.
This hacker, I just love I like the comment. I'm glad you're excited about the challenges and workshops. Take a screenshot. We'll give you a surprise prize.
Love it.
Love the comment here and glad you're excited about it. So take a screenshot, open it up in Discord to our friend on screen right now.
Incredible.
And I got distracted. Am I doing Scribble?
Yeah.
I was busy. I'm giving out the swag here. We're going to be doing Scribble IO with Vinayak later on. This is an awesome little way to take a break from hacking. I think one of the things we talk about at any hackathon or Global Hack Week we take part in is it's important to take breaks. I think never more true than at a week-long event like a Global Hack Week. So make sure you join them for this and take a nice break a little bit earlier tomorrow morning.
Yes, and we still have more streams going on in day one. It's a super full day. UT is going to be hopping on this stream for interactive map visualization track. So he's going to be doing a 2-part track. This first part is at 7 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. And then part 2 is right after that. We've got a 1-hour break at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So 2 hours. Take a little break, and then he is going to be back on the stream. Lots of UT content. And then who is wrapping up the day?
I'm getting too distracted. We're about to answer this question. I'm going to leave it on screen for a second. Ritvi and Vinayak are going to be doing our Today in Global Hack Week tomorrow. That's going to take place at 12 p.m. Eastern Time or 9:30 IST. We do one of these each and every day, and it kind of recaps what happens and gives you an idea of what's coming up as well. So make sure to join them for this. And then for my friend here asking about integrating the schedule with their Google stuff, we actually have a Google Calendar that you can use to add this to your own calendar really easily. And definitely recommend this. I think it's a great resource. And I'm sure somebody has already posted it in chat. There they are. What a surprise.
There we go.
404 not found. So on it. We love to see it. I know that somebody beat them for one of the links. So we'll give the shout out there as well.
I also am going to go out of order and take this question because I really like it. Someone asked, can I help in the Arduino workshop? Absolutely. I always love to tell folks, like, if there is a topic that's being streamed about that you feel like you already, have a good grasp of, and maybe the content isn't going to be as helpful for you, we can always use folks helping out in the comments over there, mentoring other hackers. You are so welcome to do that. The streamer is handling a lot during the stream, and so if you're an expert in something and want to go over there and help answer questions, you are always welcome to do so. Cool.
Get distracted.
That is A-okay. You want to talk a little bit about the code of conduct?
Of course. As always at an MLH event, everybody here agreed to MLH's code of conduct to participate. The TLDR is that you should be respectful. Harassment and abuse are never tolerated at our events. We want all of our hackathons and events to be safe spaces for everybody. If over the course of this week you have any sort of issue, you're welcome to reach out to our incidents email or phone number. If you feel like you're being harassed or bothered in some way, we'd be happy to take a look and see what we can do to help you. One of the things I always like to flag at Global Hack Week is that it's never appropriate to comment on people's appearance on stream, even if you mean it in a positive way. I know it makes a lot of streamers uncomfortable, and so I just want to give everyone the reminder, when folks are on stream, they're there to present to you. They're not looking for comments on their appearance. Best to keep those to yourself. As always, if you ever have questions or have any concerns, reach out to us. We're happy to help, and we'll leave it at that.
All righty. With that, I want to give another huge thank you to the partners that we have here today. As another reminder, we've got Oracle coming up right after us. Then after that, we have LabinMQ, and then right after that, we have GitHub. So make sure you stick around for all of those. But if it is really late and you want to go to bed, those will all be recorded. So do not worry if you can't join them live. But with that, I know we got a lot of questions during the stream, so if we missed your question, please repost it. We will go through all of them, but we're going to start from the current comments instead of scrolling back. So go ahead and repost those for us, please.
Yes, this is not a question, but I just really like this comment. I'm excited that you're learning Oracle Fusion at your internship, and hopefully you get to learn even more at the workshop here. That's awesome to see.
That is awesome. Oh,
you go. I insist, Mary.
I was
Really.
going with this one.
Okay, fine, then I will. Yes, all of our live streams will be available later. All of our live streams stay on YouTube basically permanently, and then they stay on Twitch for, I think it's like 60 days. It's whatever Twitch's policy is for VODs, videos on demand.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Someone asked, where can I find the links for GDR, the GitHub package, etc.? So the easiest way to find those is on our challenges page, which I am posting, ghw.io/challenges. Someone probably already posted that though. So you can find them there. You can also find them in your inbox. So if you were registered for the event, you would have gotten an email about an hour and a half ago with all of those.
Mhm.
If you're registering now, you'll get that email later today. So either of those two.
And I do want to clarify, our friends at GoDaddy Registry actually aren't with us this week at Data Week. So no domain from GoDaddy Registry, just to clarify that. But the Student Developer Pack is active, and some of those other offers are in your email as well, just because they asked about it specifically there. Somebody here asking, this is not a hackathon with a little question mark. That is correct. We think of this as a hacker festival. It's a week-long event where you're going to do all sorts of different challenges. When we think about a hackathon, it's usually a 24 or 36-hour event. You're making one project. For Global Hack Week, we try to do lots of different things, lots of exploration over the course of a single week.
Yes, the Oracle stream is next. That is correct.
Do you want to stay current and I'll stay up here?
Yeah,
We'll be fancy.
We'll do that.
All right. So will this event teach us some knowledge related with AI? We don't have anything that like immediately jumps to mind for this beyond something like GitHub Copilot. But I think with AI and with coding right now, there are so many different ways you can integrate. And so my recommendation would be, I would take a look at some of our challenges and then see how you can individually tie those into AI and what you're looking to learn. There's tons of different things you can do within that AI ML space. And so I'd recommend just kind of using that lens as you look through our challenges.
And someone asked how to find out about them. So for the challenges, you're going to go to our website, ghw.mlh.io/challenges. And then for events, you're going to go to ghw.mlh.io/schedule or add it to your Google Calendar, really whichever one works better for your workflow.
Awesome.
Ooh,
you go.
I'm going, okay. And then someone asked, do we register for each event individually or just once a day? So you register for this entire week just once. So if you've already done that, you are good to go there. And then for the individual streams, when we're calculating points for swag, we use those registrations. So make sure that you're actually registering for the streams that you would like to go to. It's also really helpful because you'll get a reminder email before they start. So go ahead and register for those. You can also go and register like for the entire week in advance and then just check in when you actually go to them.
Yes. I have somebody here asking how to get a GoDaddy registry domain name. GoDaddy registry is not active with us this week, but you can check them out at some of our in-person hackathons. And I have one other one here as well. Where are the recordings? All of our recordings are available on our YouTube page, Major League Hacking's YouTube page.
Yes, and we do have GDR.
We do have GDR.
Yeah. I'm going to post the code in Slack again.
Oh, my bad. I didn't think they were active this week.
No, you're all good.
Okay, cool. What do we got next?
All righty. Let me find the good one. Okay, what about swag? Someone asked here how to get swag. So if you are wanting to earn swag this week, 2 things you have to do: make sure that you're registered and checked in for the event. And then the other thing that you'll need to do is go ahead and complete all of our registration challenges. So when you go over to our registration page, you can see all of the 4 sponsor challenges to complete in order to earn that bonus swag. We will send you an email every single day letting you know whether or not you've earned swag or not. So try not to stress out about it because we will walk you through it if you're having any trouble there.
Bam.
Alrighty.
All right. What should the minimum work expected from me throughout this week in order to become eligible for the next MLH Fellowship Summer Batch? So Mary and I always give the caveat that we don't work on the fellowship directly. We obviously work with all of the awesome folks who do. That said, when our fellowship team recommends events like Global Hack Week or like our member event hackathons to fellow applicants, typically what they're recommending to you is that you get lots of experience at different events. And so this week, I would encourage you to try out different things, try out different challenges, build out your resume, build out your experience by just participating organically in the event. There's no checklist of what you need to do to qualify for that next batch.
Yes. And someone just asked for the promo code again. I just posted it for you.
I know that a couple of people have asked this in different formats, but how to know about the event and challenges, ghw.mlh.io. Our website is going to have everything you need to know for this week.
No worries, feeling like you're a newbie here. Yes, so the registration challenges, the featured challenges, we actually change those out throughout the week. So it's kind of the way I think about it is it's like the challenges that I think are most relevant on a certain day. So today they're the like checking in for the week, making sure that you give us your address, things like that. I'll actually change those throughout the week. The registration challenges are the ones marked registration. And then they're also the ones in your email inbox. So it's those 4 partner challenges.
Perfect. So I have another person asking about jobs and internships at MLH. We are not actively hiring interns. We've done it only like 3 or 4 times in our history for working on the MLH team itself. That said, we do have some really cool programs like the MLH Fellowship, which is a remote internship alternative. You can check out their website at fellowship.mlh.io to learn more about that offering and see what all is required for it.
Yes. And then someone asked, can I choose more than one challenge? Yes, you can do as many of them as you would like. The way that I think about challenges is they are meant to be kind of project prompts for you. So I know that I always struggle, like when I'm learning something new, like I just don't know what to actually make. Like I want to try out something, but I like don't know where to start. So it's meant to kind of take away some of that decision fatigue from you and just give you an idea of like where to begin.
Awesome. Let's see what else I've got. So somebody here asking about the Oracle session. Will the Oracle session be helpful for those who are into AWS? I have to imagine that Oracle has connections with AWS. I can't speak to it myself, but I think this would be a great question to ask their team. I know they have their own cloud services and things like that. So I'm sure you can host it locally on theirs, but I would be willing to bet they have integrations. And worst case scenario, you could always use something like LabNMQ, I bet, to connect to those as well. Get that little tie in there. Look at the what you got for us.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. I know Ryan said this briefly. We don't directly work on the fellowship, so we're not the best people to ask, but I can answer this one. The fellowship is a 12-week program. It happens a few different times throughout the year. I believe the next one is starting in the middle of June.
The next one that we're currently interviewing for, I think, is the summer B batch, which happens a little bit later.
Okay. So. But post on Discord. The fellowship team is super fast on answering questions over there, but they are 12 weeks long. I'm confident on that question.
Also, I jumped down to current questions, so if you want to stay where you're at.
I
don't know how we want to do this one. All right. So we have one here that I really like. Are all Global Hack Week events hands-on workshops? So we do have some workshops, or we do have some events that are mini events, a way to take a break from hacking, but any of our technical things are meant to be hands-on. You're meant to be able to follow along with the presenter and actually complete the challenge right alongside them.
Yes. And someone asked, is there's a data hackathon from the 17th to the 19th, right? Can we consider this hack week as prep? You absolutely can. That was part of why we decided to make our hosted by MLH hackathon this month data themed. So if you are going to that, this is the perfect place to gain some skills, level up a little bit before you jump into that event.
So 2 good ones here. So are these challenges like hackathon type? Are we required to upload them on GitHub? You certainly should and can include your GitHub repo. When you submit on DevPost, you have a way to include that really, really easily and really natively there. Definitely recommend that. These are not hackathon type projects though, where you're going to have a full, 24 or 36 hours working on something. These are meant to be a little bit quicker than that. Get your feet wet with lots of different things. And then the other one I really liked in here is if I already have the GitHub education pack and downloaded Copilot, do I still get the swag for the GHW challenge? Yes, absolutely. We actually have on our Typeform an option that you can select that says, I have redeemed the Copilot or the GitHub Student Developer Pack ahead of time, and then you'll still get credit for it.
Yes. I love this question. Someone asked during the week, how can I get involved with the community? Will there be events where we share our projects, or should I try just talking to people in Discord? Love that question. So my personal recommendation is for getting involved in the community, absolutely post on Discord, but try to join some of the mini events. We run those on Discord so that you have the chance to have your mic on and have your camera on and interact with people in a little bit more meaningful way than maybe it feels when you're just in the comments somewhere. So highly recommend going to those and then sharing your projects. Throughout the week, a lot of us will share pictures of our pets or what we made for dinner or where we're hacking from. So go ahead and do all of that. I feel like I've gotten to know so many hackers in the community just because they, share things like that, and we learn a little bit about each other that way. So feel free to do all of that, and we're so excited to have you as part of the community. Another question kind of in line, how do I find a team to do challenges with? I think I'd give the same advice there. Post in Discord and go to the live streams. I already see people in chat that are saying like, oh, I'd work on a team with you. So really the big thing is like putting yourself out there and telling folks that you want to work with them, and going from there. Alrighty, here's a great question. What is DevPost? So DevPost is a hackathon project submission platform. You'll see it used at nearly every MLH hackathon. We use it at every single Global Hack Week. It's really awesome for presenting your projects on. So you'll use it actually to submit your projects and tell us that you completed the challenges. And then post-event, as you go to more hackathons and more Global Hack Weeks, you'll build up your profile over there, and you'll have this really awesome set where you can show off all of the projects that you've made at every Global Hack Week, at every hackathon. So we love DevPost over here.
I'm seeing any cybersecurity topics in the future. I know we've done a security week in the past. Do we have any plans for it this year, or is it something we're going to be replacing?
We don't have one on the schedule right now.
I guess also I'm talking about, we only have 3 upcoming events on the schedule. Now that I say that, I shouldn't be giving out spoilers, should I? Yeah. I'm peeling back too much of the curtain here.
Here's a great question. Can I work solo? Absolutely. Most people do the challenges solo at Global Hack Week, which is different than a traditional MLH hackathon where I'd say most people are working on a team. So no worries if you want to work on them solo.
How do I mark a challenge like redeeming the student developer pack as completed? So if you go on our challenges listing, there's going to be a link out to our type form on that challenge, and you'll actually complete that with your email address to let us know that you've done it.
I'm also so excited for those two. Someone here said they don't have much time this week. Is there a problem if I don't participate in challenges? Not at all. I know that it is like graduation time for a lot of schools in the US and exam season for a lot of schools. So I realize it is a super busy time. Do not worry if you don't have as much time to devote to Global Hack Week.
After completing the event, will we receive any certification? So MLH doesn't distribute certificates for our events. I know this is really common in India in particular. If you're looking for something to showcase your work over the week, I might recommend using one of our points emails that you'll get each day, or linking out to your DevPost projects, things like that, if you need to showcase your involvement to your school or university.
Yes, absolutely. And I saw this question right here. What track is suitable for a beginner? Mm-hmm. Honestly, as a beginner, any stream at Global Hack Week, I still would recommend going to. The thing I always like to remind folks is like, if you're feeling overwhelmed at a stream, try not to worry as much about like following along and doing every single thing in line with the streamer. You can always go back and look at the stream, and you'd be surprised how much information you soak up by just like watching them and not participating as actively. But in particular, if you're a beginner, I think some of the big ones I'd recommend, the 2 sponsor workshops are going to be perfect for you right after this, because you're going to get started on their tools, and that's going to help you a lot later on down the road, similar with our GitHub Copilot workshop. And then later on throughout the day, the stream from David on creating your first dashboard and Ritvi streams on using different data visualization tools, I think are probably the 2 best for beginners, if I had to choose, but you will be fine at any of them.
Righty. I'm seeing, just wanted to give a shout out to our #YouTube community.
#YouTube community.
Love to see the folks on YouTube. Yeah, the Twitch chat is always like explosive by comparison, so always excited. Here's a question. When will MLH Prep start? For those of you who don't know, MLH Prep is a fellowship program we ran. I think at this point, we're not planning on running MLH Prep anytime in the future, short term here. But if you keep an eye on our fellowship newsletter, you'll see updates if we decide to run that again.
I don't know what this comment means, but I like it. Someone here wants to, I think I might have answered your question a little bit earlier, but you are absolutely welcome to help mentor folks in chat and Discord. It's going to be the best way to help volunteer over there.
Do you only get points by completing challenges or also by attending live streams? So you actually get points for doing both of these. So if you attend a live stream, you get a point for that. And if you complete the challenge right alongside them, you'll get an extra point as well. So definitely check that out. Is the data visualization, will it use the Elastic Stack platform? Do you actually know the answer to this one?
That I'm not sure.
But if you join in on the stream, they'll be able to help you out and give you some information about it.
Yeah. Someone said they're having trouble with the promo code.
We'll take a look at that and post about it in Discord.
Perfect.
So where is the challenge form to submit screenshots? Can you get us a link for that?
I can.
I just joined now. Can you summarize everything? Could I do like the speed run of the slides? Is really what this person's asking. This will be recorded, so definitely go back and take a look. Very quickly, welcome to Global Hack Week Data Week. Super excited to have you. This is an event run by Major League Hacking. We're going to be here all week to learn about all things data and help you build up all sorts of other cool skills. Make sure you register for the event and check in properly. You can read more on our website. Make sure you join us for any of our live streams that are taking place. They're a great way to kind of follow along with the community. And then there's swag if you complete all sorts of cool things like that. What else am I missing? Big things here in the slides.
I think you covered
Yeah,
it.
I think I got
That's
it.
the whole thing.
Yeah. The 30-second version. Read your emails though. That'll have more information for you.
Yes, absolutely. And I posted the link to that form for you. And we are now down to the current questions coming in. So if we missed yours, I'm so sorry. Please post it again.
How many challenges do we need to complete each day? You can complete as few or as many as you'd like. I'd recommend trying for at least one, but if you've got a busy day with work or school, no worries whatsoever. Come join us the following day or later on in the week.
Yeah.
Woo! I think we've done it.
I think we might have done it.
Has the 3-week prep program been discontinued? Getting a 404 on the website. If you don't mind posting the link in chat, we'll actually get that redirected. It has been discontinued for right now, but those pages should redirect. So if you have a broken link, we'd be happy to get that fixed for you.
Yep. And you can find the recording on Twitch or YouTube. I'm open. Go.
Is there any way to check your MLH account has linked to your address? Is it linked? The best way to do this is just to resubmit our address form. We use the most recent address that you send in. As soon as you complete that address form, you'll actually get a confirmation email from either us or Typeform. I'm not actually sure who the sender is on that one, but it'll tell you what address you submitted, and that's an easy way to check.
Yes. And do you know the answer to this one? I do not.
Unable to accept invite in Discord. It might be a spam prevention issue. Usually at the start of these Global Hack Weeks, we have hundreds, if not thousands of hackers trying to join in. That would be my immediate guess, is that our server is actually just getting flagged for the influx of people. Let me take a look while Mary maybe does some questions.
Yes, absolutely. I also see we have Rosendo signed in. Hey, bro. Okay. Someone's just asking if everyone's had dinner. Here's a good one. Do we get any certificate after completion? We do not do certificates for Global Hack Week. My recommendation, if you do want to share out that you attended the event, is use your scoring email, because that shows all of the things you completed throughout the week. So take a screenshot of it is kind of the easiest way to do that there.
I'm not seeing any security alerts in our Discord server. If you send an email to globalhackweek@mlh.io, we should be able to help you out, though, if you're still having issues with that.
Yep, absolutely.
I thought we were going to fight. I already have the GitHub education pack. Do I still get the swag for the Global Hack Week Challenge? Just make sure you complete our form and tell us that you already have it, and then we will still include that for you, of course.
Yep. And someone asked, is there a way to check if you'll be receiving swag? Yes, I let you know in your email every single day. So you have, I think, like 6 chances where I'll let you know, hey, you haven't gotten swag yet. Here's what you need to do to get it, to actually complete all of that. And then
while Mary looks for that one, can non-students also take part in the challenges? Absolutely, we'd love to have you this week. Generally speaking, our events are student focused, but we definitely support early career developers and all sorts of folks who are learning about technology and want to learn more stuff, by all means.
And you can send the screenshots to our Typeform. I am dropping the link for that in the chat for you.
So here we go. So submitting a challenge involves click on the Typeform on the Global Hack Week challenges and then submitting on devpost.com. It's actually either one or the other, typically, loose leaf. So you're going to go to our challenges listing. And the way we typically talk about it is if it's a project where you're writing code, it's typically going to be on DevPost. And if it's like signing up or creating an account, it's typically going to be on Typeform. It just helps us keep track of what you've completed and gives you the points that you earn throughout the week.
Yes, absolutely.
I won't speak for Mary here specifically, but you're welcome to reach out to me on LinkedIn or other platforms. I try to accept every invite I get. You can find me at This Is Ryan Swift on all platforms.
Yes. I'm MP Siebert on most platforms, but if you just look up my name on LinkedIn, since I think that's what you're referring to,
I see a
you should be
couple
able
of
to find me.
I see a couple of folks here talking about prep. As a reminder, me and Mary don't work on the fellowship team, but the MLH prep program is something that we have currently discontinued. I can actually dig up the FAQ information about it, but if we do announce this in the future, you'll be able to see it on our website at fellowship.mlh.io.
Whew, I know we are slowing down a little bit on questions. You want to take that one?
I can actually answer this one. I
There you go.
heard Amanda talk about this the other day, so shout out Amanda. My application was postponed from summer A to summer B, so was my application reviewed. So if you got moved from summer A to summer B, that means that your application is in review still if you click on that email. So in the email that you received, there should be a link to engage with, and keep your application alive. So make sure that you do that.
Yep.
And if you haven't received it yet, for other folks here, I think they're going out in stages over this weekend, so don't panic if you haven't gotten that email either.
Yes. And reminder, ask your fellowship questions over on Discord is really our recommendation.
Or email fellowship.
Or email, yes.
100%. We do our best though.
Yes, we do.
Awesome. I think we've done it on Q&A here.
I think we have. Well, as a reminder, we have back-to-back awesome workshops coming up. So make sure you join them. Up next is going to be Oracle. After that, we have Lab and MQ. And then after that, we have GitHub. So an awesome stretch of events going on. Make sure you go and join those. We will see you there. We'll give you all a nice little 15-minute break before the next one.
Yes, absolutely. And we will take a look at Discord right after this. So if you have any questions, we will be there to answer those. And in the meantime, hang tight and you'll get to chat with the Oracle folks here shortly.
Alrighty. Bye, everyone. Happy
Happy
hacking.
hacking.